Have you ever felt like you have a vision, but you can't seem to make it feel real? What if I told you there's a powerful exercise that can help you clarify your vision and solidify it in a way that makes it almost impossible to ignore? I'm Naeem Mahmood, founder of Peak Humans. I've delivered over 1,000 talks and impacted over 50,000 lives. And today, I'm gonna share one of my favorite exercises with you that will completely transform the way you see your goals. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a valuable tool or technique that can help you unlock your peak potential. And if you're ready to dive in, right now, text Peak Human to 415-413-7426 or email team@peakhumans.io to join the waitlist for my Peak Performance Mastery Program. Let's get started. So, what are submodalities? Simply put, submodalities are the specific qualities or details of your thoughts and your experiences. When you think about your vision, your goals, or even your past experiences, they're not just abstract concepts. They have sensory qualities. They're represented in your mind through images, sounds, feelings, and other sensory details. I remember when I heard Jack Canfield talk about this. You have control over the mental pictures in your head, but most people aren't aware of the mental pictures and images going on in their head or the sounds. So the key to this experience and this exercise is that you can change those qualities to make your vision stronger and more powerful. How cool is that? It's kind of like being a movie director or a producer, where they use their cameras and the lighting and all the amazing tools they have to make things more intense or more light or more playful or more exciting or more dramatic or more whatever. Right? That's the mastery of this. And you can do the same thing inside your own head to manage the way you feel and determine the way you show up in life, in business, in your relationship, on a date, with your friends, with your family, whatever it is. So let's walk through how this works. So first, I want you to think about a goal or vision that you have. It could be anything, from starting a business to achieving peak health, or even building better relationships. Picture it in your mind. Keep it simple, right? Don't make it a heavy thing. Don't make it a serious thing. Could be wanting to be better at basketball, make more basketball shots, or maybe to save $1,000. Like, keep it a simple, fun goal, right? Maybe you want to stop biting your fingernails, whatever it might be, right? Now, pay attention to how it shows up. Is it an image? Is it bright or is it dark? Is it close or far away? Now, you might be like, I don't know. This is where, one, it's a skill. There's something there you have to practice. And then two, just notice what comes up. And people say, I can't visualize. And then I'm like, think of a pink elephant. Did you just think of a pink elephant? I bet you did. So we all visualize, we're just not aware of it. And also we have thoughts and beliefs that be like, oh, I can't do it, it doesn't work. So again, this practice, go easy on yourself and just, let's see how this goes, okay? So I invite you to be playful and experiment and have a great time. That's key. So the next piece is there any sound attached? Any sounds going on? Or is there a feeling in your body when you imagine it? Now here's where the magic happens. You can change those sensory qualities to make your vision more compelling. For example, if your vision is far away, like out there, try bringing it closer to make it more compelling, right? If it's dark, make it brighter. If there's no sound attached, imagine the sound that would motivate you or make the vision feel more real. Do you get where I'm going with this? There's a little complex stuff, but one is keep it simple, practice. And this is what we go deeper in my program, the Peak Performance Mastery Program, right? Again, it's when you have somebody coaching you, guiding you, people doing it with you that have known how to do this, you get better much quicker. This is the path to mastery and modeling excellence. Now, start by focusing on the visual. How do you see your vision? Is it a clear, vibrant image or is it blurry? That's an obvious one, right? But people don't realize it. Most people's vision's blurry, it's dark, it's dim. Of course they're not gonna be excited or even go for it. So if it's a blurry vision, I want you to make it sharper, make it colorful, and notice how changing the brightness or the clarity or the image impacts how you feel about that vision. The more vivid and real you make it, the more alive it becomes, my friends. Now, let's talk about sound. If your vision has any sound attached to it, maybe you hear applause or a specific phrase that empowers you. Right? For example, if you're giving a talk on stage or if you're performing, right? Maybe you hear the applause of people. Maybe you hear people saying your name in a great way. Focus on that sound. Now, is it loud or is it quiet? Is it clear or is it fuzzy? Is it the right tone? Now, here's the cool part. You could adjust the volume or you can change the tone to make the sound more exciting and more motivating. Now, finally, check in with your feelings. When you imagine your vision, where do you feel it in your body? Is it in your chest, your stomach, your head, your shoulders? Is it a sense of excitement or peace? What does that feeling represent? If the feeling is as strong as you want it to be, or if it isn't as strong as you want it to be, right, you could intensify it or you could decrease it, right, depending on where you want it to be. This is where, again, it becomes awareness, attunement, and then playing with it to see what works to get the outcome you want. Now, by changing the sensory details, for instance, imagine feeling expanding and growing, that feeling of expanding and growing inside of you until it fills your whole body with energy. Right? So imagine that feeling expanding and growing, and just imagine it going through your whole body. Make it so strong that you can't ignore it. Now, after you've adjusted these details, pay attention to how your vision feels. Is it clearer? Does it feel more real and possible? By adjusting these sensory details using these submodalities, you've essentially programmed your brain and nervous system to experience this vision as something that's inevitable and achievable. My coach always says to me, success is inevitable, the only mystery is time. So the more you practice this, guys, the stronger your vision will become and the easier it will be to take action towards it. Okay? So if you're ready to take this even further and deep into programming your mind and your nervous system, this is just training. Right? When I say programming, it's training. Just like an athlete trains their body, you're training your emotions and your mindset and your mental thoughts for unstoppable success. So if you're ready for that, I invite you to join my Peak Performance Mastery Program. You'll learn powerful tools like this, right, with mentors and coaches and a community. You're also going to gain access to a supportive team of high performers who are going to hold you accountable every step of the way. So to join, text Peak Human, 2 words, Peak Human, to 415-413-7426, or email team@peakhumans.io to join the waitlist. Imagine how fast you'll get to your goals if your vision feels this clear and powerful. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, my friends. This is the first time doing this for many of you. This is not even like with a team or a coach like myself guiding you through the process. And this is just one of the many exercises in the Peak Performance Mastery Program that's going to help you break through mental barriers and turn your dreams into reality. So before we wrap up, if you found this exercise useful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more tips like this, more peak performance tools and mindset strategies. And remember, your vision is the first step to achieving your biggest goals. So make it as powerful as possible. Let's unlock your peak potential together. See you on the inside of the program.